Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a great Monday. And today we are going to be working on what is called Summertime, and I got this from BiggestCraft, and it is a stamped cross stitch. I do have this in a counted, but I opted to get this in a stamped because I figured it would be that much easier. So we are starting on the word summertime right there, and the color that I'm using is, hang on, 797. It's kind of a medium dark blue if you compare it to 823. Yeah. So how's everybody doing? You doing okay? Did y'all have a good weekend? I hope you did. It was just an absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous weekend. Yesterday I sat out on the porch for about an hour and a half. Well, I think it was before noon. And sat there for a good hour, hour and a half. And then I had to run into the store. But, yep. Picked up a watermelon. And what else did I pick up? Oh my gosh. I went there for a reason. I guess I was going for watermelon. Oh yes, and I got a baked chicken they had on sale for $8.99 or $7.99, so I had chicken and watermelon. Cut that all up. It was one of those round, kind of seedless ones. Yeah. It was really good. So I've got plenty of watermelon to last the rest of the week. Oh yeah, we'll be eating watermelon till the cows come home. And you notice I'm wearing two thimbles today because yesterday, for the most part, I stitched on the one with the beehive and the hummingbird, and I don't remember what it's called. I really don't. I got it a few weeks ago, so I was stitching on that. So then I decided, I wonder what I did with this one. So I went looking in my bins and I finally found it. And here we are. But, yeah, I wanted to put a few stitches in this since it's summertime. Yeah. Why not, right? Finally got to be 80 degrees here instead of 45 and 35 at night. And it's supposed to be in the 80s the rest of the week, so we'll see how that all works out. But yeah, I stitched so much I jammed these little 14 count needle into my index finger on my left hand so much that, yeah, we need a thimble today. It happens. But that's about all I worked on yesterday. I didn't work on anything else. I just kind of did that other one off and on, and I'll show it to you tomorrow at Floss Tube, but yeah. Fun times. Just felt like working on 14 count. What can I say? Some days I feel like 14, sometimes I feel like 11 count. I just switch projects and keep moving. I know, I still got to get out Peter Rabbit. He's kind of MIA, but I think I know where he's at. Because it is almost done with the cross stitching, not everything else. But it does have a little bit of back stitching, nothing too horrible. I suppose it could be worse. I just look forward to it so much. Yeah. Had to look at something. So today I get to go to work, and I'm only there for 5 hours, so we'll see how well it goes. It usually goes fairly fast, not anything too terribly. We've been busy kind of the last couple weekends. We had Memorial Day, and we had Father's Day in there. So, yeah. Fun times. So I got nothing on what is going to be up for this week. It's going to pull you down just a bit. This is kind of, whoops, got my finger in the way, sorry. Kind of small and hard to see. Last night I did just this letter, where is it? This letter right here, and that one there, and that one there, and that one there. So, not too much. But I wanted to stitch on it today some more, so here we are. I like 11 or 14 count, just every once in a while, gotta do it. Didn't stitch anymore on Louisa Cullimore. Just wasn't feeling it. Some days I got more brain power than others. Yike, I missed. There we go. But it was nice to sit out on the porch. The wind was not blowing. Later on in the evening, the wind kind of picked up, but nothing too horrible or cause any rain to be blown in or anything like that. Just a nice evening. Nice day. Sky was nice and blue. There wasn't a cloud in the sky. And we don't get those very often, it seems like, lately. So when it happens, you just kind of got to go with it. But I do like these partials. Not much about the 14 count full coverage. I just like doing the partials. It makes you feel like you've accomplished something if you get one of the little motifs done and you just go on to another one. So there's satisfaction, not necessarily quickly, but there's satisfaction that you've completed a motif, if you will, instead of just working on the background or the sky or leaves or just flowers, you know, in general. And yeah. And yes, I could finish, you know, those things, but sometimes I get caught up in the background, or I get caught up just doing leaves, and they're all, what do you call it? They've got confetti, and it just gets old real fast. Where this, you can work on a solid color. And they're a little bit bigger, like this S, you know. Sometimes they're not. I will give it that much. That one with the hummingbird and the beehive. I was working in the beehive, and I got about 3/4 of it done. I have to do like their background color and maybe 2 or 3 different other colors just to finish that beehive. But they have just a few of the other colors, you know, like 5 or 6 or something like that. That's okay. frankly kind of quit because my finger was hurting. But, yeah. But I'll keep working on it. Like I said, I put these in right here, but I had to keep switching colors, so yeah, that did me in. Of course, I did as much as one thread with that single color, but you have to cut them in between. It's not like you can travel, you know, with your thread, because you don't want any of that thread showing up behind, you know, the background, because there's nothing stitched here, see? It would have been fine if it had been a full coverage, but no. So I had to keep starting and stopping, and that just kind of drives me insane. So I like doing a little bigger space where maybe I use 2 threads. But the nice thing I've always said about 14 count is you can take it as single thread at a time and then get another one. So you're not stitching on that one color forever unless you so choose to do that. It drives me crazy. There had better be a means to the end. Like the birds that I was working on yesterday. I wanted to get that black in so that I could go on to another color. But normally I would never have started with the black. So, yeah. It happens. Some days. Yeah. Better get rid of this thread here soon. Come on. Trying to get to the end of this row here. And then we can get rid of that thread. I'll just set that needle there since I want to kind of save it. It's one of those small ones. I keep using the small ones in other things without even realizing that I'm doing it. But these 2 needles actually came with. So. So anybody make any progress on their stitching or diamond painting projects this weekend? It's always nice to hear about progress made on other people's stuff. Come on. Just love how it leaves one thread behind. Seriously, dude. Good gravy. I have to keep adjusting. Oh, goodness. That's coming out good. I hope we don't have any more rain this week. I'm just a little overdone with rain. And those rivers are just chock full of water. Be a hot moment before it gets down there. I know they're river rafting already. I don't know how long that will last. I guess it just depends on how good the water is, that kind of thing. And I have no idea when they start. It's just whenever the rivers get full enough. And I take these big old rafts that probably hold 10 people, maybe, in it. Wow. No, thank you. I'll stay home. I am good. I got no desire to be on the river. It just does not do a thing for me. I don't know why sometimes in Colorado I am not an outdoor girl. About as much as you can get me to do here in Colorado is hike. Because I don't like skiing or ice skating. Or rafting. Or boating of any kind, thank you. We are good. I do like walking around and finding interesting rocks. I know. That'll be just a page turner right there. No. And then I don't even want to be out there more than an hour, hour and a half. I'm good. And I certainly don't like walking around in the heat. If we're going to go hiking, we go earlier in the day, you know, like 8 o'clock in the morning till 10 or 11, because you got to realize we're at 8,000 feet, so the sun is a little bit closer. So, yeah, no. Ah. You can get sunburned real easy. Get up. I do miss the beach, though. We lived in Texas, and we were, we'll call it hour, hour and a half from Galveston. Like going there on the weekends. But, yeah. Hang on just a second. All right. Forgot where I was looking at something. I was getting a phone call and couldn't tell what the number was. Sorry about that. Probably another telemarketer or spam or some stupid thing. We are almost to the end of this for some reason. That went pretty fast. Try not to drive it through the rest of the threads. Oh my goodness. We're getting there, guys. We are getting there. Dagnabbit. Okay, what is going on here? I got the absolute wrong scissors there. Will you stop? I had to get this because the bigger ones won't fit through the needle. Those new ones that I got, because the needle is so fine. But this one seems to work just fine. Yay! Sorry, my bad. About to the end of this S. Sure is a pretty color blue. All right. We have got it. There we go. All right, one letter down. How many to go? 10, 12, something like that. So we got 9 more to do. All right, guys. Well, thank you for joining me today. I know this was a quickie. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we will see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.